What is this garbage you're watching? I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news.
Hello everybody, what is crackin'? I'm your host Justin Sane of Sane's World. If you've checked out other episodes, welcome back. If you haven't, where in the fuck have you been? You've missed a lot. Again, like I said, I'm your host Justin Sane, also the guitar player from Cruella de Vil. I'll post the link down there. You can check us out on the web. Also, just released our first single. It's called Can You Please Me? You can find that anywhere you stream music. I think you can check it out. I think you'll like it. So we got 4 news bits today. We're gonna check out Lady Gaga and Frank Zappa. What is the connection? Believe me, there is, and it's pretty cool. Robby Krieger from The Doors just released a new book and talks a lot about Jim Morrison, what he was like when he wasn't fucked up. Rob Zombie, the Munsters. We got a couple of pretty cool updates for you. And in 2022, there's a metal tour that you should definitely check out. We're gonna get all this. New episode of Sane's World starts now. Alrighty, everybody, here is the first bit of news. And this is pretty bizarre if you know anything about Frank Zappa, so here it is. What do Lady Gaga and Frank Zappa have in common? Believe me, they have something in common, and I think this is pretty cool. I think you guys are going to like this. So let me give you the backstory. Back in 1970, Frank Zappa bought a house in the Laurel Canyon area of the Hollywood Hills. It's very kind of eclectic, very kind of hippie-ish kind of area. Pretty cool. It's got a lot of history to it. So he bought this house for $75,000, which, that's not a whole lot. So he bought this house. Let me give you some specs here with a lot of pictures. So it's got a little over 6,700 square feet. It's got 7 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, a long hallway, a dining room, main room, kitchen, and other luxurious and comfortable spaces. So one of these spaces that Frank Zappa had was a recording studio, which he nicknamed the Utility Muffin Research Kitchen. It's pretty fucking bizarre. Next to that, he had an area that was called the Vault, which he basically kept all the music, valuable pieces of art, and other things that he kind of wanted to keep separate, kind of in safekeeping. So yeah, he kept that in the vault. So he had this house until he passed in 1993. When he passed, his wife Gail took over the house. She had the house until 2015 when she passed away. So in 2015, the house is available on the market. So who buys it for $5.3 million? Lady Gaga. That's the connection. So she had the house up until this year. She just sold it. She did just record her latest album, Chromatica. She did record this at that studio. So it's definitely got a lot of history to it. As far as we know, the recording console, the board, is going to stay at the house. It's a piece of history. So she just recently sold it for $6.5 million. And as you can see, I was able to obtain some top secret pictures. And it was recently revealed yesterday, as a matter of fact, who the buyer of this was. It was Lizzie Jagger, who was one of the daughters of Mick Jagger. So yeah, it's a pretty cool piece of history there. And Lady Gaga bought a house in Malibu, beachfront property up there, earlier this year. So they basically made this property expendable, so she didn't need it. So yeah, she let go of it. It was off the market, very private selling. Nobody really knew about it. But at Sane's World, we find shit like this out. So hopefully everybody checked out the pictures and enjoyed the property. So yeah, pretty cool. Alrighty, here is the second order of business, and check this out. Robby Krieger, the guitar player from The Doors. Yes, he's still alive. He just recently released a book on The Doors in Jim Morrison. It's called Set the Night on Fire. So here's kind of the backstory. He's been working on this book for many, many years. So John Densmore, the drummer, he released a book back in 1990 called Rider on the Storm. Back in 1999, Ray Manzarek followed that up with Light My Fire. Well, that brought about some tension between John and Ray, and they started having an out, which turned into litigation. They started suing the shit out of each other. So Robbie had to put his version, his book, on hold because he had to test file in court. So he had to deal with all this shit, and he's like, you know what, fuck this, I don't need this, I'm out. So he kind of put the book on hold. During the pandemic, he had all sorts of time on his hands, so he was like, you know what, might as well go ahead and finish this book, which he did. So, like I said, it just came out a couple weeks ago. It's called Set the Night on Fire. You should definitely check this out. It's very well written. It was assisted by Jeff Alulis. It's a brilliant book. I think everybody should check this out. If you're a fan of The Doors, a fan of Jim Morrison, American poet, I definitely think you should check this out. It's well written. Robby Krieger, Set the Night on Fire. Available now wherever you buy books. Check it out. Alrighty, everybody. Here is News Bit Número 3. Number 3. Rob Zombie and his Munsters movie remake. So check this out. The last episode that I had, I basically showed everybody what the house looks like. 1313 Mockingbird Lane. And Rob Zombie had kind of shown everybody kind of what the neighborhood looks like. Ever since then, he has announced 4 cast members. A while back, he announced who Lily, Grandpa, and Herman was going to be. Just the other day, he released a new character. So let's get to this. So Jeff Daniel Phillips is going to be playing Herman Munster. Sherry Moon Zombie is going to be playing Lily. Dan Roebuck is going to be playing Grandpa Munster. And a new character he had just announced a couple days ago, Richard Blake. Richard Blake's character is going to be Dr. Henry Augustus Wolfgang, who is Transylvania's most popular mad scientist. Which is kind of odd because if you watched the Munsters back in the 60s, which I didn't, I kind of watched it when it went into syndication. Grandpa turned into a scientist. He was kind of Transylvania's kind of old school vampire. He liked to talk about how great the days of old school Transylvania were, back in his day, and how much better times were. I can definitely relate with the Hollywood Sunset Strip scene back in the 80s, and how much better the times were. Anyways, so yeah, he's kind of introduced his character, like I said, Richard Blake, Augustus Wolfgang, mad scientist. So as you can see, I put in a lot of pictures with the cast in front of the house. My one burning question I have, and this is kind of an odd question, is where's Eddie? The kid, the son, nothing. I haven't heard a single thing. So hopefully this will be released later. I don't know. Come on, Rob, get on it. Eddie was a funny part of the show too. So yeah, there you go. So we got pictures up here for you. So have faith in Rob Zombie. He's going to do a brilliant fucking job on this movie. Just he loved the series so much. He's going to put all of his work, all of his love, all of his passion into this movie. He's not going to screw this up, people. I know there's a lot of people think, oh my God, he's going to ruin it. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. Come on, you people need your art spoon fed to you. Come on, you're not that stupid, are you? No, he's going to do a brilliant fucking job. He's kicking ass already. It looks brilliant. And another question is this movie going to be made in color, or is it going to be made in black and white? As you can see in the picture that with the director's chair, it has the new Munsters logo with the spider webs kind of intertwined with it. You can see in the monitors, it's in color, so might be made in color. So it might be pretty cool. So hang out for more updates. I'll definitely have them for you as they are available. Alrighty, here is the last order of business, Número 4. So check this out. So Killswitch Engage just recently announced that they've kind of rescheduled a tour that was originally scheduled back in 2020. Obviously because of the pandemic and COVID, everything was put on hold. So check this fucking lineup. We got Killswitch Engage, August Burns Red, and Light the Torch. I've never heard of this before. Light the Torch is fronted by Howard Jones, who used to be the singer for Killswitch Engage. Never heard this before, where a former singer is sharing the bill with a new band. I don't know. I've never heard that before. But yeah, it's called the Atonement Tour. Basically, this is just the North American leg. Let me go ahead and pull up the dates here for you so you can see. So it starts January 28th in Pittsburgh, PA. So they play Maryland, PA again. They play some dates up in Canada, They got the East Coast. They got North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Texas, Dallas, Arizona. They play Los Angeles on February 18th. They play the Wiltern Theater. They play Vegas February 19th at the Brooklyn Bowl. Then they play California. Play up the West Coast. They play Colorado, Wisconsin, Minnesota. Which, it's gonna be brutal in March, but because of the weather. But well. So the March 8th, they play at the Express Live here in Columbus, Ohio. I'll definitely be checking that out. And this the North American leg ends March 12th back in PA in Philadelphia. So yeah, definitely check this out. Killswitch Engage, August Burns Red, Light the Torch. It's called the Atonement Tour North America 2022. It's gonna kick some fucking ass. So definitely check this tour out. For tickets, go to killswitchengage.com/tour. Check this out because it's going to be fucking heavy. What they call all killer, no filler, which is kind of a term that's been thrown around quite a bit. But yeah, check that tour out. It's going to kick ass. Alrighty, everybody, that is it for this episode of Saiyans World. Hopefully you liked the episode. Hopefully you liked the content. If you did so, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. That way you're notified anytime I upload any new videos, because sometimes YouTube's a little slow. Sometimes they'll let you know what's going on. Sometimes they won't. Hit that notification bell. That way you're notified for sure anytime I upload any new videos. This episode is brought to you by Rockstar Energy Drink, unofficially, because they're not sponsoring this. Just sometimes you need a kick in the fucking ass because it's pretty fucking early here. So, all right, love you guys. Hopefully everybody's being well, staying safe out there. Just be cool, man. Just be good. So, stay metal, stay rad. I'll see you guys next time. Love you guys.